That's a guilty looking face. Seriously, who? Is it because of the eyes? Who's talking about me behind my back?
Nobody here.
Liar.
Well, hello, boys and girls.
Hi.
What a wonderful day it is today in our money-based economy. Well, sit back and relax and get ready for the guy who's about to ruin everything.
I'm puzzled. Are you really seriously suggesting that Jesus Christ was a mushroom?
Wait, Jesus was a mushroom Roberts.
Yes. You are dealing with a secret cult, a secret society.
Welcome to Waning Interest.
Welcome to the Waning Interest podcast, number uno, cuatro, June quattro, dos, zero, dos, quattro. Lots of fours. The babbling dabbler, the smallest click on the internet, the pinball brain in your favorite machine. It's like a diary or a book, but not as stale or coherent. Or if Mikey Moth from the Goonies played a lot of bareback leapfrog, and then a little while later, poppity pop, 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 Susy came first. How are ya?
I'm always first.
Because you're older. You have to be first.
Okay, I guess. Whatever.
What? You never saw anybody fighting to be last. It's a new day.
It is.
It is. I missed you.
I know.
Damn, girl, 20 podcasts, you getting cocky.
You and the tens of others.
But, ouch. Owie.
That's all right. It'll grow. It'll grow. That's what she said.
Stole my joke. I didn't want to make it anyway. Oh, this is so much better keeping my hair. So how was sticking needles in old people? Was it fun? I hope so.
Yeah, I love it.
Did any of them
It was
live?
just, yes. Oh my God. I'm not killing people. Oh my gosh.
Oh, I thought you were into the assisted suicide thing.
No.
Because I've been thinking about one. My own.
Oh.
I'm getting a little tired of waking up in this shit.
Oh God. It's gonna turn into some type of intervention or.
I'll get over it after I, smoke some weed.
Okay.
I don't know what I'm waiting around for. Hello, everybody. Welcome to Whip 144. We get the wherever you are, except for the Twitter. Everything else has all the links in the description. The Facebook and the Rumble, and then it'll go up on Twitter and YouTube and Patreon afterwards. And then there's the audio only stuff. But we like to concentrate on the Patreon, become part of the pack, be one of the Whip. It's cheap. You can do it for $2 a month or whatever you want. But Jesus, don't ask for much. $2 a month. What's that? $24. Man, you pay more than that for a ticket to a shitty comedy show.
Mm-hmm.
That's just one. Dude, you get 2 of these a week for $2. Man, I'm a cheap motherfucker. That's what my pimp said.
That's what I heard.
See? Oh, I knew somebody was talking behind my back, you liar. I knew it. Oh, look, it's Mike. I just rewatched it. I didn't rewatch the whole thing. I just saw it pop up on my YouTube thing. It was one a few years later after this where, remember the one where he was bald?
Mm-hmm.
It popped back up. He dropped the helmet.
There's something with bowlers and their hair. I've seen. Even like the bowling movies make fun of the hair too.
PDW at one point had a tail in the 90s. He had like a kind of a, not Elvis hair, but close enough, but not huge. But also, and then he had a fucking tail in the back. Like, you can see it, of course. Go back into the mid 90s, somewhere around there where he had it. And then it was a point where his hair was pretty long.
Mm-hmm.
And then there's Walter Ray, where you can tell where he's done a perm. There's a few years there where his hair was curly, which was after it was straight, and then it was straight again. And now he's balding. I just saw him for the first time, and I watched the PBA 50 tournament from last week or the week before yesterday, and Walter he hasn't won in a while. Anyway, man, I didn't think he was ever gonna lose his hair. Motherfucker, shiny on top now.
Hmm.
63 years old and still so good. It's fucking crazy. It's weird. And that's the other thing with the old guys back in the day, when guys that were his age, even younger than that, they only did a few years on the 50 thing and they were done. They like crotchety stuff. You watch the PBA 50 now, a lot of these guys, they still look like they can throw it on the regular tour. And there's one guy, Todd Lint, his backswing is literally over his fucking head when he comes, the lefty comes back through. Like, dude is over 50 years old and his backswing is over his head still. Back in the 90s, guys that were just over 50, they barely had a backswing anymore. It was like, it's so weird. God, as much as medical stuff is bad, I don't know. I guess people started smoking a lot earlier too. Back in the day, they were smoking at 7, so they were aging quick.
Yeah.
Like a form of progeria.
Smoking and working too. Started working as kids.
With leaded gasoline in coal mines.
And paint.
Yes. Anyway, what should we do first? Did you watch True Romance yet?
Next.
Whoops. Ugh.
Listen.
We could still play the scene though. And that way we wouldn't get in trouble because it's on YouTube anyway. If you play the scene with Walken and Christopher Walken and Dennis Hopper where they say those words that you're usually not supposed to say, it's in the movie, it's on the thing. Why would we get in trouble? We didn't say it. Anyway. This is giving me PTSD. Do you have that link?
Which one?
That Yahoo link there, that news link about MDMA. Oh, is it down?
It's up
I'm
there.
sorry. I'm sorry. I'm on the first row. I can only see the first row. Holy shit. It is up there. Look at this shit. Look at these pricks. Panel rejects psychedelic drug MDMA as a PTSD treatment, an possible setback for advocates. And then when you go through and start they have the reasoning is almost nil. They don't really have a reason, even though the numbers are absolutely fabulous with MAPS doing this for years. But here, the best part is to go down to the scroll all the way down to the comments, because this is just a bunch of shit. Well, let's see. Yeah, just go down to the comments anyway. Yeah, skip reading their bullshit because it's just a bunch of shit doctors that didn't really do any homework, and they're just doing their jobs of being cunts and taking the money for it. Hi, what do you do for a living? Well, I take money to be a complete cunt. On Twitter? No, I'm a doctor. I'm an influencer.
Where did the
Yeah, it might
comments
take.
go?
They'll come up. They'll pop up. It'll take a second. Scroll back down to where they
In the
normally
same
do.
area?
Yeah, right.
Yeah,
This
down here.
fun. Should be. Come on.
No, yeah. That's the end of the article. And then I
And then the
clicked comments,
comments
but it didn't.
There,
do
here they
anything.
come. Here they come. They're slow grower. There we go. I microdosed off and on with magic mushrooms for about a year, and by the end of that year, it had changed my life so much for the better. There wasn't really a point to continue to take them. Blah. Okay. Keep going. The FDA is not here to help or protect people. The FDA's primary objective is to protect Big Pharma. I've read the studies, and they are extremely promising. Thank you, Paul. MDMA saved my marriage. My wife and I were able to freely talk about our problems and understand each other so well the few nights we enjoyed Molly together. The years spent at marriage counseling were nowhere as successful when compared to the breakthrough talks had with my wife on Molly. Go ahead and show more comments. And that's the same thing that they normally say, they talk about with tripping, where you know, a good, especially a heroic dose is 20 years of therapy crammed into fucking 3 hours. The irony is that MDMA was originally manufactured by Merck almost a century ago and was psychotherapists. It was psychotherapists in the 70s who started using it in clinical settings. It wasn't widely known drug, still using it in clubs in the 80s. Yeah, but it opens up. They call it basically. I did a podcast years ago with one of the MAPS therapists, Dr. Cole Marda, and he basically he described it as the MDMA works is like with people with PTSD. The reason they have PTSD so bad is they can't get it out. That's the hard part, is getting it out. And he described the MDMA as kind of like a doorstop to keep the door open so they could let it all out, blah, blah, blah. And then, I've had a number of friends who came back from Vietnam traumatized and unable to cope. 3 eventually committed suicide. Maybe had these treatments been available, they'd still be alive. Yeah. The only reason is now they know it works. Big fun, yeah, almost like an ivermectin deal. The big I. Big pharmaceutical companies have and they're going to try to get into it. Big surprise, they only approve joyless, toxic, very expensive poisons, peer-reviewed and published by pay, with a litany of insane side effects. When I traveled south, people said, "Oh, be careful, they have cartels." I replied, "Well, yeah, we have the FDA." Good one, Silvio. He probably stole that. Right, more like there is no money in cures, the FDA, LOL. They would rather have billions of dollars in anxiety, PTSD, and other meds come forward. They aren't interested in anything else. Scam. It's a crime. You're goddamn right. Dollar bill. That's right. All about the money, and that's how you get people to do bad things with money. It's not about the greedy people. It's not about the greed. That's how you can buy people, do shit, do bad stuff. That's why it's not the love of money is the root of all evil. It's actual money is the root of all evil. That's why that dude, they say it was real, flipped over the money changers table because they were ripping people off with the original fractional reserve banking. Oh yeah, we can go to that kid that you showed me on, we can show his thing about going to the Fed. But the FDA is okay with 20, Mickey, is it Mikey? It's Mickey. 20 million Americans drinking themselves into chronic liver disease. Yep, that's right. I suspect the FDA panels would be against a cure for cancer if that cure, yeah, they are. It's called THC and a bunch of others.
This keeps bouncing.
Yeah,
it's
it
not
jumps.
me.
It jumps. The point was, because everything that pops up is going to be fuck the FDA.
Oh, yeah.
And that's the good part. The real story is in the comments where the people are talking the real shit. The fucking article is a bag of shit paid for, to a lot more lies paid for. The FDA is controlled by Big Pharma. The last thing they want is competition. MDMA would be an exceptional drug in therapy of PTSD. So the numbers are there. We used to take it in the late 80s. It totally opens you up. Ooh, that's disgusting and hot. And almost literal. Opens your heart, opens your legs. And that's why it's called Molly? I don't know. Another combat disabled veteran here that wouldn't be alive without MDMA and mushrooms. Those experiences saved my life. Zing, zing, a bing, bing, bing. Thank you for giving the whip even more credence. Another, what's that? Most likely the FDA is refusing to release these drugs as they don't get the payback from... like ivermectin, the patent, they can't make any money off it. That's another reason why they were going to it and making people stupid about it. Big surprise there. The results will end their pill factories. Yeah.
Yeah, everybody's pretty much saying the same thing.
That's right. That's why I said, fuck the article. It's trash. And there's quotes from these doctors. Well, I don't know. I kind of think that there might be a little too many bad things that could happen, like with the heart. Shut the fuck up. Yeah, people get fuck up and do that stuff, but not. It's just absolutely ridiculous. It's pathetic. Blah blah blah. An abiding dude. I don't know about PTSD, but it's amazing for fish shows. Yeah. The dude abides. I can bet you that nobody on that panel has ever had the amazing experience MDMA can have. Funny, we will keep supplying opioids, but not something like MDMA. Crazy, crazy bullshit. Okay, that's enough of that.
Alrighty.
If you think so, you got any
Yeah, no.
words?
No, it's good.
Have you looked into the MAPS thing at all? The Multidisciplinary Association of Psychedelic Studies.
A little bit, yeah.
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 Doblin, the guy that started it back in the '80s, Rick Doblin, he's been on Rogan a couple times.
Mm-hmm.
And I learned about him through my friend Claire, who has an ibogaine clinic in Mexico. She's a former opiate addict, and then did the ibogaine. It helped her and her sister. And then they decided all she wanted to do was help people go down and volunteer, and then realized, man, I could do this better. This is like too generic. It's too much like Planned Parenthood, in and out thing. Like, you need integration and outegration before and after, because of the change that is going to be. And so, yeah, the first place was in Playa, just over the border of San Diego. I don't know, half a mile from the beach, but it sat over the beach. It was beautiful in the house, so everybody had their own bedroom. So
Nice.
you weren't, and you were there for a while. You didn't just get done doing ibogaine, get up and leave. Because once you do that shit, you're like, whoa, you got to talk about it with somebody who knows what you're talking about. Because if you don't talk about it with somebody that knows what you're talking about, then if you're talking to somebody who doesn't know, they're gonna think you're crazy, and it's just gonna make you fucking crazy because you're like, gee, I know the feeling, even though, but not with the ibogaine, because when I did it, she kept telling me to come down to do it for spiritual reasons, not for addiction, and I finally did. And did I tell you? And then I couldn't do the flood dose because they give you a test dose first because some people are allergic to it. And you're hooked up to a heart monitor. You always have a nurse right there. And you do all this stuff beforehand. They do blood work to make sure. A couple days before, you cleanse yourself. That was the first time I ever did a coffee enema. Because the cleaner you are,
Yeah.
the more toxins you get out, the more pleasant it'll be. If the more toxins are in your body when you do it, the more it's going to be like, ugh, and a little darker with the toxins coming out. So you get rid of that stuff, and then, you prepare with things that she gives you, and then you get a test dose, and 45 minutes later or so, they come in to give you the rest, or they tell you, sorry, and I got the sorry, lowers your blood pressure too much.
Ooh.
So if I give you the flood dose, you could go bye-bye. And I went, what a way to go out.
Shut up.
That's what she said.
Oh,
And the nurse.
man.
They both went, shut up. I mean, what? What a way to go out. So yeah, that was highly disappointing. So I didn't get to have that, because with ibogaine, when the flood dose, not doesn't happen for everybody. But main thing for that is to get people off of opiates. It helps you. It kills it get rid of the cravings and the and stuff for and the withdrawals for opiates. It's a little cleaner. It's a little better. What was I going to say? Shit. Oh, but when you do that, it's basically like that's what Christmas Carol is, either about ibogaine or ayahuasca. One of those deep, deep psychedelics, where you have the Ghost of Christmas Past and all that kind of shit. Kind of like Rey in Force Awakens when she touches the lightsaber and she standing there looking at herself as a little kid when her parents are taking off. That kind of thing where you're there but invisible, seeing things from a completely different perspective. That whole thing. And if you read testimonials of people who've done ibogaine, and ayahuasca, you're like, this is a Christmas Carol. What the fuck? Anyway. So that's what I was preparing for. I'm like, whoa, this could be some dark shit, And it's really what it is the reason that, people change from it is because we're all running basically on a handful of traumas that happened before we were 6, 7 years old, which is kind of like what Dexter was about. That's what the core of that's about. And in those things, when you go back like that and you get to see it from that other perspective, it helps you get rid of it and let go of it. and not live through it and live it anymore, even repressed or whatever. That's what that shit's about, and why you end up feeling more free and healed. Anyway, I'm like, what am I gonna see? And then she comes in and, yeah, sorry. Oh, fuck, man. But she goes, here's the thing though. She says, you can do the microdose thing. And that was the first time I really heard about microdosing. This is, what the fuck was this? Almost 15 years ago. Right around there. Anyway, she goes, you could do this. It will suck if you do it, but it'll still have good effects if you want to do it. Because you've already set time aside to be here when it was all over, a few more days. So instead of, because you can't do it, you can do this test dose that you're under right now. You can do another one tomorrow and another one the next day, but you're going to have an IV in you at all times. You're going to feel like you have the flu. You're not going to have any appetite. You're going to see trails constantly. You're going to be kind of dizzy. It's going to be, it's going to be flu-like, but not that you're going to have the shits or anything of that kind of stuff. Maybe, whatever, but you're all cleaned out from the coffee enema, so you should be fine with that and everything. I'm like, fuck, let's do it. It sucked. It's, man, even the weed wouldn't help. She's like, you can, we got weed here, obviously, that'll help you with your, because you'll feel nauseous and a lot. And, oh, God, it was fucking awful. But the weed helped. And then there was one point, I think a day and a half in, and I hadn't eaten a fucking thing. No appetite whatsoever. And then finally, I was a little bit hungry, and her sister, Sarah, she had 2 meals. Clint Eastwood movie, 2 meals for Sister Sarah.
Oh, yeah.
Shirley MacLaine, Clint Eastwood. I'll bait it for you, but I'm not going to sweat over them for you. Anyway, she's like, so I'll make you a smoothie. That'll be easy. I'm like, yeah, I guess I can have a little bit of a smoothie. I could probably eat that. I watch her make the most beautiful fucking strawberry, banana, whatever else smoothie. I'm watching it. Wow, this looks amazing. To me, it was like I was a little kid and I was watching her make the biggest fucking hot fudge sundae with peanuts and cherries and everything. That's what it seemed like. Wow. And she puts a straw in it, nice glass, but slides it in front of me, sitting there in the kitchen at the bar. I took the littlest sip and felt like I just ate a whole horse.
Oh my God.
And I went, all right, that's enough. Thanks. That was great.
She
went,
good.
yeah.
I thought you...
she goes, yeah, I knew that would happen. I really made it for myself.
Well, good. I thought you were gonna say you like hurled or something as soon as you drank it.
No, but man, I never felt so full so quick.
Wow.
Just the littlest fucking sip. Basically, even smaller of a sip than the
max citrate.
Yeah, that shit that I threw up when I was constipated. The shit that I threw up when I was constipated. Now, there's a fucking sentence. The shit that I threw up when I was constipated. Man, that is one nasty, nasty description.
Mm-hmm.
Anyway, where were you?
Right here.
What was the point? Ayahuasca, ibogaine.
Because we were reading the MDMA article,
right.
And yeah.
Yeah, those fuck bags that, more fuck baggery, trying to keep the good stuff away from folks. Yep.
Yeah.
There you go. Enough of that. But yeah, what a difference. Go ahead. What were you gonna say?
Listen.
That's a brain.
So I watched you all. I watched you all on your lonesome last week when you did the show.
No, uno cuatro tres.
Trace, yes. And how you were missing me, and you wish you had a game to play. So I started thinking and came up with a few things, but I think I came up with a good one.
And you're gonna wait until Friday?
No, you don't want to play it today?
Oh, we're gonna play it today? How exciting.
Hold on, don't do anything yet.
All right, I'll remove.
You don't have to.
Whoa.
Is that cool?
This? Oh, shit. Cut it off. Sorry, Juan. When somebody says we're gonna play a game, that's what I mean. Oh God.
I'm glad you like it so far.
Dude, instead of a spit take, it was a toke take. You got that right. I was hitting the fucking J. It's better than, I guess it's better than I was taking a swig. Oh God, guess the product or ad, aka how high is Wayne? Wayne, dude,
What?
a friend of mine on Facebook commented mentioning me in somebody else's post.
Mm-hmm.
Mentions me and he spelled my name Whayne. What? You know what? I think I'm gonna start spelling it that way from now on. So
W-H-A-Y. Okay.
you're gonna have to fix this. Wayne, I think because it's the Jew in me. You ever heard that song, "The Jew in You"? It's all about rhyming.
Alrighty, so
How high is Wayne? Is there a scale?
there's a score at the end.
Oh, I meant, but I thought, is there a scale on how high?
A scale, yes. Depending on what score you get.
Uh,
I have to remember to keep score. So that,
I have
all
a
right.
pad.
Okay, good. I'm happy.
I have a pad.
Okay, so it was going to be kind of just like a retro ad kind of game. Like I was going to go way into the Wayback Machine and see if you remembered any of these ad slogans and what they were for. But then as I was looking for stuff, I was like, oh, there's other there's also movie and TV slogans. Like for some of them are,
Sorry.
most of them are fake products, but some of them, kind of movies making fun of real products. So there's a little bit of that thrown in there. So we're gonna see, I can't, and there's a few gimmies in there. So I hope you get it right.
Don't get those gimmies wrong, Holmes.
All right. So let me tell you about the game. So what's gonna happen is
Uh-oh.
I'm gonna read the slogan.
Jesus, look at this. This is highly produced. I'm starting
You
to get
guess. Now you're not gonna be able to play like that because then you can't see what you're doing.
No, it really is. It's even without that shit, it's hard to see for me because I'm
Right.
old twat.
So,
there
and
you
then
go. That's
thinking
better.
about you, I was like, well, I'm gonna have to throw in some lifelines. So listen, I'm in school right now and I have to do PowerPoint presentations. So this was practice for me here.
Oh,
All right,
cool.
so
Ah,
all right, so you have to pick one. You get either what type of product. So I could give you kind of like an idea of what, if it's food, if it's, beauty or whatever. Then if there's a jingle, I
is
can
there a
sing
jingle?
it.
You want to hear some jingles? Hey, is this? Oh shit! What was that? What was the blind Mike? That was that. Want to hear some jingles? Downtown with the brown town. Oh fuck! I forget it.
I don't.
Anyway.
There's lifeline number 2. Number 3.
Oh, sing it.
Is it from movie, TV, or is it a real product? If you're not sure. And then number 4. I don't need no stinking hint.
She's been watching some westerns lately. High Plains Drifter fucking popped up for free on YouTube, so I shot that link over to the Suze.
You did.
You didn't watch
Alrighty.
it, did you?
Not yet. I was making games.
Yeah, it's better.
All right. So
There's a lot
whenever
of
you're
red
ready.
There's a lot of red in that movie.
I know,
It might
the
remind you
movie.
of The Whip.
Okay. All right. So let me grab a pencil. I have a very big pencil. All
Yeah, it is.
All right,
Jesus Christ, that's scary. It's a weapon.
Whenever you're ready, we're going to start with the first one.
I'm ready.
You ready?
Yeah, because the train's here.
These are
You can't
These
hear
are
the drum,
kind
can
of
you?
no,
No, he's done honking.
no.
Or
All right.
choo-chooing.
Here's the first one. How do you? Oh, this is gonna be fun.
How do you... I know that... Is that
You remember
Rolaids?
that? Oh, you got it. Good.
Oh,
Rolaids.
AIDS. And I think the only reason I know that is because of watching those old bowling shows. So some of those old commercials.
Oh, you see, yeah.
I remember I sent you the Pizza Hut one with fucking Rita
Mm-hmm.
Moreno.
Mm-hmm.
When that popped up, I started howling. She's eating that pizza like it's almost like it's another lady. Anyway, what?
Ooh. Okay. All right. So you got 1 point.
Rolai. That part I
No
wouldn't have gotten.
lifeline. Oh well, but you said Rolaids. That's the right. That's the right product. You got
Right,
it.
but if I had
Yep.
to sing it, I wouldn't have got it.
Oh, I
Because
don't
that
remember
means
if it had if it had a jingle to it. How do you spell?
spelling it was the jingle. Rolaids.
Yeah. Okay.
So I never would have gotten it anyway, because you would have had to know the word to fucking be able to spell it and sing it. Anyway, moving on.
All right. Here we go. Number 2.
Number dos, ancient Chinese secret, huh? Isn't that, huh?
What? What do you think?
Isn't that something to do with a bath, right? That's the ladies. Is that the?
You're close. You're close. I when I saw what the product was, I was like, oh, is that what it was? I thought it was something else similar, but not what it is. Just take a wild guess what you think it could be.
That's a nice hint.
Ancient Chinese secret, huh? I remember that commercial.
Yeah, but what? Ancient Chinese secret, huh? And then the whole thing with looking into the camera, breaking the fourth wall in the commercial,
Mm-hmm.
right? Didn't they do that?
Yeah.
I was gonna say, no, that's the other one. The ladies' bath thing. That's not it though. It's something else. It's it's definitely got to be the Massengill douche. I'm kidding. I know it, but I can't say it. I guess I gotta have a lifeline.
Well,
Or do I not get
okay.
one?
There's well, it doesn't have a jingle, a song.
That is kind of the jingle.
Yeah, ancient Chinese secret, huh? And I kind of gave you a hint with saying
You
it is okay. So I will give you the it's a laundry product.
Right. It's not. Fuck. It's definitely not Snuggle.
Mm-mm.
Shit, I can't think of it. Anyway, I've killed it. Now there
right.
should be a buzzer. What? Calgon. That's it, because that's what I was trying to think of. That's what I was thinking.
I know.
Calgon, take me away.
Take me away, right?
But
That
it's
was for the bath.
detergent, right?
This is the detergent. Yep.
Oh, motherfucker!
Yeah,
Sly
I know.
shit.
I know.
Sly Susy.
I'll give you 0.2 for that.
Ancient Chinese secret, huh? They did Wayne's World. They did a fucking
Yes.
They mocked it.
They did. All right, here we go. Here's the next one.
Wow, man! I was hoping I was going to get 100. Oh, you know what? What's missing here is is Bennington when I get one wrong hitting me in the neck with a stun gun.
We'll arrange that next time.
Yeah, Ma would be happy hitting me with that. Try it, you'll like it. Is that Life cereal?
Nope.
Fuck. Alka-Seltzer.
It's Alka-Seltzer. Yep.
Son of a slut. That must have been one of the old ones.
Yes.
I don't know. I don't see commercials.
I told you.
So.
I went retro.
Okay. That's right. You did.
Way in the way back.
Wait. In the Wayback Machine. That's right.
Mm-hmm.
I forgot about that.
All right.
Oopsies, daisies. What's when? Because.
Here's the next one. You're gonna like this one. And it is.
And it is not an adult toy.
It's not from Fatal Attraction either.
Oh, that's not what I was thinking.
No, I know.
Do ladies still use that one? The bunny with the little ears and the little tickler?
I'll do a poll next time.
Speaking of poll, what? When? Because it's pink. Do you have the bunny inside? Oh, that's got to be Energizer.
Ding, 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 ding. Good
Ding,
job.
ding, ding,
Good
ding,
job.
ding. I only know it because there's a G in it because I'm the OG. What? When? Because.
Alrighty. Here we go. I think with this next one, I may have to give you a hint anyway.
I really like pink now, even more. Because of the wetness. Yes. And wetness is the essence of beauty. Oh, Christ. That's got to be, what is that? That's a deodorant.
All right. So
Right?
I'm gonna give you a hint because this is one of those. All right. It's from a movie. It's from a movie.
Flashdance.
No.
Because all I could picture was her on stage and the water splashing on her. Wetness, essence, beauty. Yeah, right? I think
I don't
there's a
even know
bunch
if
of
you saw
dudes
this.
out there and ladies that were thinking the same. Well, you said retro. Flashdance. Was that 81, 82?
Yeah, but no, this one. I mean, this movie's not new. It's an older movie, but
And wetness is the essence of beauty. Oh,
I just want to see if you get
Splash.
this. No,
Damn it.
you already got it wrong, but we're gonna try to get it anyway. All right.
Star Wars.
No. All right. So the product is
Not a
real.
reference to the trash compactor.
No.
When
The
Princess
product.
Leia's dress thing gets all wet and just like a
Yes.
wet t-shirt contest.
Uh-uh.
Meanwhile, Han Solo's got a pole in his hand while she's got what? Anybody else see that in the movie? Go ahead.
So the product is real, but it's kind of like a parody. In the movie, the main character is the what do you call it? Not sponsor, like the product. What do you call that? Like when you get a movie star to do
Oh, the spokesperson.
the spokesperson, and he's a merman swimming in a big fish tank. And
Merman.
wetness is the
The
essence
It's
of beauty.
Zoolander?
Yes, you
Oh,
got it.
look at
The
him,
product
look at him.
is Aveda, which is a real product, and it was when he's swimming in the tank, and his father's watching it on TV. He's at the bar, and all the dudes are making fun of him.
Yeah, too bad I hate Ben Stiller now.
Oh, all right, next.
Does she or doesn't she? Excuse me. Does she or doesn't she? The immediate guess would be Trojan.
No.
Trojan man. Remember those fucking radio commercials? They were PSAs. If you needed 30 seconds or a 15-second little thing to squeeze in and you didn't have the time, whatever tape you were playing or whatever, oh, you just play the Trojan commercial just so you hear the Trojan man.
Oh my god.
And there was like fucking 15 of them. Trojan man. Everybody knows what I'm talking about. There's some retro shite.
Yeah.
Does she or doesn't she? Oh, God. It's got to be eat fish. And I don't mean that in a lesbian way. I just mean, does she eat fish? Some people don't. Kind of like my mom acts like she's 4 years old. If somebody asks her if she wants lobster, she acts like a 6-year-old getting fucking broccoli shoved down their throat. Fucking baby. It's crazy. It's so sad. Like, really? You really still act that way? You're 72. Go ahead. Does she or doesn't she? No, my mom does not eat lobster.
Ready?
Yeah, she's gonna without knowing it. No. Ah, fuck.
Remember those commercials?
Yes, I do, and I could have, if I hadn't been wearing those, I would have gone. Does she or doesn't she? Yeah, Clairol and what was it? Was Carol Alt one of the chicks
I think so, yeah.
that did the commercials?
Mm-hmm.
Carol Alt.
All right, here we go.
My preference was Elle McPherson back in the day. Retro. I wonder what she looks like now, Elle McPherson. I'll have to look that up.
We can find out.
Note to self: limitless paper in a paperless world. Limitless paper in a paperless world. Limitless. Xerox?
No.
Fuck.
It's from a
Tampax.
See,
Sorry.
it's from a TV show.
The Paper Chase.
One more
Limit-
guess.
Limitless paper in a paperless world.
TV show, sitcom.
It's a line from the show?
It's actually a tagline from a commercial for the company that the show was about.
The Drew Carey Show.
No.
Fuck.
It's a Dunder Mifflin Paper Company commercial from The Office.
I didn't watch that.
Oh, jeez.
Not the American version, only the Ricky Gervais.
Well,
He makes too much money.
all right, next.
Dunder. You're soaking in it.
You remember that? Do you
Yes,
remember?
yes, I've pissed my pants quite a few times while drinking. And the bed.
All right, this was an old commercial.
Once was in a hotel in Nashville. Wayne, wake up, you're pissing the bed again. Oh, what? I told you, all that fucking free alcohol CMT gives me. What? When? Because you're soaking in it.
Old
soaking.
commercial.
It's got to be Pizza Hut grease. No. You're soaking in it.
Is
Vagisil.
elite.
Sorry. I can't help it. You got me thinking all nothing but it's all about what? You're soaking in it. Miller Lite.
Yes, you're soaking in Miller Lite. All right, you give up?
I hate to because I feel like obviously I should know it. Yeah, I give up.
All right.
Damn
You
it.
did a lot of guesses.
Let's
All
hope
right, let me give you one
I'm surprised
hint.
nobody's throwing any of the answers in the goddamn comments. Everybody's afraid to comment because they're just like me, afraid to get it wrong.
It's a cleaning product.
Of course it's not. Lysol.
No.
Like I said, Madge.
Madge.
Yeah.
All
I
right.
used to see those commercials a lot when I watched daytime soap operas. When I watched
Yeah.
those fucking every other commercial break. That's how I started. I think it was watching soap operas where I started to understand the logs at first. Start to understand the whole the cycle. I'm like, wait,
Yeah.
this happens every this, and this happens every this, and then it was the radio. I'm like, oh yeah, that's right. Even though I didn't notice it all these years, even though they say it's 14 past the hour. Oh.
Yep.
Anyway, go ahead.
Anyways, yeah, those Madge Palmolive commercials were on like 5 times an hour. Okay.
And Madge was kind of hot for an older woman. What?
She was soaking
As
in
Sam
it.
Tripoli would say, would. Go ahead.
All right, you're going to like this one. And this is a real product. It ain't no joke.
Ain't no. The more you play with it, the harder it gets.
It's a real product.
I wonder how much the person that came up with that line got paid.
And they probably couldn't, use it nowadays, but
Oh, no. Oh, one of my favorite things that got through that nobody noticed? The Tom Rhodes show. Tom Rhodes, comedian. In the 90s, was it 97, 96, 97, 98, somewhere around there. He had a sitcom on NBC called The Tom Rhodes Show, and he was a substitute teacher. Ron Glass, the black guy from, he was in Firefly. He was the preacher, and he was in Barney Miller. That was another show. Anyway, his character's name was Mr. Felcher. If you don't know what that word means. And of course, Tommy's a fucking comedian, and he hired, for the writers, friends of his are comedians. So, that snuck by everybody in the 90s. A character named Mr. Felcher. Get yourself a straw and look up felching. What? Because the more you play with it, the harder it gets. Oh, man. It's going to be so simple. I know this.
It's from the 80s. Late, let me see. Yeah, late,
'Cause it
probably
is
late 80s,
literal.
mid to late 80s. Yeah.
Memorex? No. Playing tapes. Play with it. 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 All I can think of now from the 80s and playing with it is Whitney Houston videos. I want to know. Squirt, squirt. I want to know. What? The more you play with it, the harder it gets. The more you play with it, the harder it gets. Motherfucker. Somebody cheat for me and tell me. The more you play with it, the harder it gets. Is it bread?
No, play. You were right with the play with it part. So
Oh, I'm always right with that.
there's think games.
Monopoly. Fuck.
It's a Sega commercial. All right. You
Suck.
are going to get this one, the next one. I believe in you.
Uh-oh.
You're going to get this one. So
First mistake.
this is a movie reference. I put this in here just for you.
All right, the chances are good. Fruity Odie bars make a man out of a mouse. Fruity Odie bars make you bust out of your blouse.
No. So that's the product, is Fruity Odie bars. I just wanted to see if you get. Damn, I made this way more difficult than I thought.
I should know this.
All right, give you a little hint. It's a Japanese commercial. And it's playing in a bar on the TV. It's a Japanese commercial that
Fruity Odie bars make a man.
that has subliminal messaging.
Did you do this for Pride Month? Is that why this is also pink?
No, I just wanted different colors.
Fruity.
So
I'm
it has subliminal messaging that only one person that affected only one person in that bar walking into that bar.
The only thing that I can think of when a scene like that was from Serenity. Speaking of Firefly, Wrong Glass, Preacher. I said, speaking of, ugh. Oh,
That's what it's from. When she walks into the bar,
that's what.
and then she gets into the fight. That's what was on the TV.
No, I know. Yeah, but that's why I didn't think it was that, because I was thinking it was something from the 80s.
No, they're not all from the 80s.
Oh, I was thinking something much farther back.
Mm-mm. You got it. Oh, let me give you a point. In my humongous
Did
pencil.
I get it? Didn't I guess something? The more you play with it, the harder it gets.
Didn't you what?
Huh? What was I about to say?
You were going to ask me if didn't you something. Didn't I? I don't know.
Sorry, it's the strawberry candy. It's
Ugh.
pretty good.
We're going to see how good it is when we get to the end of this.
We'll see, son.
All right, here's the next one. You have to remember this.
It's nice. It's not nice to fool Mother Nature.
Remember that commercial?
I know that. Yeah, I know that line.
If you could just get what kind of product it was, you get a point, because they don't make this anymore except in the Caribbean.
Caribbean.
Yes, in the Caribbean. They discontinued it here in 2002, so they only make it in the Caribbean now. But if you can guess what it is, just the type of product.
I'm usually so much better at the shit.
But do you remember that commercial that it's not nice to fool with Mother Nature, or it's not nice to fool Mother Nature?
I do. I remember the line. I just can't place what it is. And I know I should know it. John Deere. No. John
All right.
Doe.
I'll give you a category. I'll give you a category, and you tell me what you think it is in that category. It's a food product.
Hot dogs.
Here we go. This is just
Doritos. What the fuck?
exactly. They don't make it anymore.
No, I don't even
It
know
was
if
for
I've
the
ever heard of it.
margarine. For the
Well, it's because
margarine.
it's fucking plastic.
Mm-hmm.
Margarine bad.
That's
Margarine
why-
very, very bad.
That's why it's not nice to fool with Mother Nature. All right.
Chiffon? I know. I just remember. I can't believe it's not butter.
Mhm.
Oh God, I used to eat that shit.
That came after this one. And what's the other one? Country Crock.
Country cock.
All right, you have to know this next one.
Oh please, I hope so. Come to where the flavor is. Beef jerky. Jack Links. No. No.
No, this is old. This is an old one.
Oh fuck.
Lots of flavor in all of their advertising. Even though it's not for food. How about that?
It's not for food.
I thought you would get this. It's not a food product, but a lot of their slogans have to do with flavor.
Right.
There's one that if I would have used it, you would have gotten it right away. But I didn't want to use that one. This is one of their older ones.
Is this where I get to use the lifeline?
Well, I just gave you a lifeline.
Yeah.
It's
Well,
not a
I've
food
gone
product.
back to
I mean,
that
I
for a
could.
while, so I just wanted to,
I could give you
have
a-
little remembrance. Yeah, come to where the flavor is. See, that was a great read right there. I used that one.
All
It's
right.
very natural. Yes, I should know this.
All right. It's a. It's used. No, it's used to deliver a stimulant product. I don't know how else to say it.
Coffee?
Mm-mm. It's not food.
A stimulant product.
Is
Straws.
it a stimulant? Is it a stimulant?
Cocaine
Maybe
is,
it's-
so use straws to deliver it.
No. Mm.
Come to where the flavor straw. Make your cocaine taste like chicken.
All right, I want you to get this one.
Oh, there's a line. Make your cocaine taste like chicken. What?
The other.
Flavor is. I know this. Oh, Goodyear tire.
No, you're gonna taste Goodyear tire.
I have on accident. What?
The other. All right. The other slogan has the words "Flavor Country" in it. You don't know that one? That's the one I was gonna use.
Flavor country.
This is Flavor Country.
This is flavor country. Fuck.
You know what it is.
I know I should. Oh my god. All I can hear though is the Jack Links.
I'm gonna
cadence
break your
that-
brain.
It's like, yeah, this hurts. Come to where the flavor is.
You see? You
Motherfucker.
know what it is.
It's definitely
Mountains.
Vagisil. Mountain Dew.
Mountains and horses and cowboys. How about that?
Coors.
No, it's not food.
Neither is Coors. Well, I mean, I guess you could live on it for a little while. I give up.
You're gonna just kick yourself.
Oh my god. No, that is food, you liar. been food for me since I was 15. That's how I've kept this slightly girlish figure.
All right.
Did I
You
tell you I'm
have to
getting
get
bitch
this
tits?
one. All right. This one I can sing to you if you don't get it. You ready?
I used to wear Marlboro shirts like a douche. I used to send in those miles. Remember
You
that
probably
shit?
got, did you get the Marlboro jacket or the duffle bag with all the, you
I
put
had a duffel
pussies?
bag, but I didn't get the duffel bag. I think my dad got it for me. For a friend.
Yeah, my
But I
dad
had a
used to
couple
smoke
of
Marlboros.
T-shirts in the Guns N' Roses. When they did Farm Aid and they played Civil War for the first time and then did Down on the Farm, the UK sub song. Fucking Axel's wearing one of those old Marlboro shirts that you could get with Miles. Down here on the farm, where everything smells like horse shit.
All right, you're going to get this one. I believe in you.
Marlboro Miles.
This one I can sing to you.
Oh, that would be sweet. So, kiss a little longer, hold hands a little, hold tight a little. I know this.
So kiss a little longer, hold hands a little longer,
Not Trident.
hold tight a little
Colgate.
longer with.
Colgate.
No, you
Pizza Hut.
were on the right track with the first one.
Right, the gum.
Sing it to yourself.
So kiss a little longer, hold hands a little longer, hold tight a little longer with the right? With
Yep, it's 2 syllables.
Bubblicious.
Bubblicious.
Hubba bubba.
Hubba bubba.
Big League Chew.
Come on.
I never had that one. Come on. Dude, there was a gum called Come On.
Mm-mm.
Oh no,
Hold
that was just that
tight a
girl that I
little
was with that chewed a
longer.
lot of gum. What?
Longer with.
Big Red.
Yes. Oh my God, you got it.
And this stupid ass mouth chewed a lot of Big Red. I remember her. She was so. Wait, what?
All right.
I did. I actually chewed a lot of that fucking gum. I used to love that and fucking hammer it for like 2 minutes until all that
Yeah.
flavor was gone.
Yeah.
Throw it out, grab another one. And then sometimes I just, if the 5-pack, the 5 ones, because you had the big one and the little one, kind of like, so the little 5-pack, I'd rip that whole, I'd take them all, like
Put the whole thing in your mouth.
Like Ace Ventura after he figured out that he'd kissed a man.
All right, here's the next one. All right, so this one.
Einhorn is a man.
This is a tagline.
You're gonna remember the line when he's sitting in the car waiting for her to come out watching. He's putting the gum in his mouth, and he thinks back to what he said to her, whatever. Your gun is digging into my hip.
Oh yeah.
And he goes. So fucking funny.
All right, here we go. All right, so this.
And then it turns out that Ace Ventura is actually gay. What?
All right, so this is from a movie.
Ace Ventura.
It's a tagline.
If you give a little, you can get back a whole lot more.
And it's a tagline for a kind of like a PSA, it's a funny movie. You have to have seen this movie. All right. The actor in the PSA is Bill Murray. I don't even know. I'm sure you saw this movie. You have to have seen this movie.
Tootsie?
We're going to have to play that commercial.
It's not Tootsie, huh?
No. Actually, I do. I want to play that commercial for you.
It can't be Ghostbusters.
No.
Zombieland?
Mm-mm.
No, he was just a zombie himself. That was funny. Playing himself as a zombie. That's fucking hilarious. Meta. I never met a meta. Fuck. Bill Murray is in the PSA.
All right, I'll tell you the name of the fund.
Jesus Christ, this is the worst. Oh,
You
man.
have to know this movie. Okay, the name of the fund is Unified Fund. No.
This is fucking killing me, dude. Scrooged?
He's a stand-in stepfather for single mothers. That's what the fund is for.
Oh, it can't be the bowling movie.
What
Is
is it? What's the name?
I forget. I forget the fucking bowling movie with Woody Harrelson.
Yep. Kingpin.
Kingpin. Because I don't think I've
Did
ever
you
watched
watch
it from
it?
the front. Yes, I've seen it, but only I don't think I've ever seen it front to back. I've only seen it in chunks. Coming in, and I don't know. Because I don't know. It's mainly because of the bowling thing with me. I want to see a bowling movie that's more like Color of Money. I'm really tired of people saying that Big Lebowski and Kingpin are bowling movies. There's bowling is part of it, but and then Greedy, and then I remember Greedy with Michael J. Fox and Lloyd Bridges and that shit, and he was a PBA bowler, and I couldn't wait for that to come out, and then it came out, and just to see how good Michael looked, and like, is he gonna be? I'm expecting him to look as good as playing the guitar that he wasn't actually playing. Well, he was, but it was dubbed, but he still plays. But anyway, God, I want to see a bowling movie that's more like The Color of Money or even darker.
The funniest thing was looking at their
I
hair.
should be the star. What? When?
Looking at their hair in the movie, they both had crazy hair.
Oh yeah.
There's a scene where his hair, like his comb over, flies off.
Oh, Bills.
It's like out. Yeah.
Yeah, there are some goofy hair. That's another one about going back and watching those shows from the 80s. That's where a lot of it's based on. Because their hair did get a little bit better here and there, even though Pete, like I said, wore a fucking tail in the 90s. That little thing. Oh, God. How cheesy. I think that was his cocaine days.
All right, so this is the last one. This is an old slogan.
The audience just breathed a giant sigh of relief because I'm fucking horrid. All this work that Susy put into this, and I'm
gonna look up the ones that I thought were too easy. I'm gonna read them to you, see if you get them. Okay. The taste is gonna move you. The taste is gonna move you.
Oh, so many jokes that, again, I can't think of. The taste is gonna move you. Is it a coffee?
It is a edible product, somewhat edible. We had one earlier. We just sang the jingle. It's a similar product.
I've already forgotten that.
Oh my god! All that singing we
gum.
did.
The gum?
Mm-hmm.
The gum. Is it? So it's a gum?
Yeah.
The taste is gonna move you. Oh, this is definitely Bubblicious. Try a Wrigley Spearmint.
Mm-mm.
Now I'm thinking of Bill Hicks' joke. You know that Wrigley's commercial with the twins.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, when I see that fucking those commercials, I'm not thinking about gum. I am thinking about chewing. Oh, Bill. Oh, man, the taste is gonna move you. The taste is gonna move you. The taste is gonna move you? You fucking dildo. The taste is gonna maybe put a spark in your brain. It's not even because I'm fucked up. I
know.
Total space case. It's because it's Tuesday. Because the taste didn't fucking move me, obviously.
Oh, I think you like this one too.
Taste is gonna. What the fuck, Wayne? I think somebody's got a vice on my brain right now.
Oh, it's okay. I'll give you the easy ones after.
Oh, there's more? I thought this was
No, this is the last one. I'm just going to read off some of the ones that I thought were going to be too easy.
Taste
All
is
right.
gonna. Certs. Juicy fruit. Fucking fuck. And I had the yellow. I was thinking. I saw the yellow packaging in my head. I just couldn't see the name. I just kept seeing Trident.
What?
Score. Oh my God! I must be a smoked a bowl before the whip.
You are
What did I get?
a 5.
I got 5
Oh,
out of.
you got a 15.
Oh my God! I got a third right. That's it. What a loser! You are such a loser of epic proportions, Wayne.
Well, let's see. We'll do some bonus points. We'll do some bonus points. You know these.
I'm a winner.
All right, bonus points. Don't leave home without it.
Oh, it's a credit card. American Express.
Yeah, see, that one was easy. How about give me a break? Give me a break.
Nell Carter.
It's a food product. Give me a break.
Kit
Give
Kat.
me a break. Yeah. I was going to do He Likes It. Hey, Mikey. But you got that. I mean, you said.
How do you
Like
eat your Kit
cereal.
Kats, by the way? How do you eat your Kit Kats? Do you eat your Kit Kat? I used to do. Go ahead. How do you eat your Kit Kats?
Just
you eat
break.
'em.
You
You just-
break a whole piece off. What, did you just bite into the whole thing?
Oh God, yes.
Like a. s-
No. I would eat all the way around the edges. I would eat the two ends,
Oh.
the two actual ends. I just the chocolate part, and
Uh-huh.
then I'd flip it around, eat that, and then I'd go along the sides and just take the chocolate, and then both sides, and then that top layer with the wafer and the chocolate. Just,
Mhm.
I'd try to get just just all the way down, just little piece by piece by piece, and then of course by the end of it, my fucking fingers were, I look like, I look like
Oh
I was
my
from,
God.
I was Swahili.
That's
Anyway.
hilarious. No. All right. So,
Boy, did it get dark
Kit
at your
Kat?
place. Ooh,
Because the screen.
monitor.
All right. So there's that. I'll get more light. No, I look like I'm in a horror movie. Okay.
Excellent.
Time to make the donuts.
Oh, that's obviously Goodyear. Dunkin' Donuts.
Yes. C. What was the other one?
I did that for a little while when I was a kid. My mom worked weekends at Mr. Donut when we lived in Virginia. And I wanted to go all the time just so I could eat donuts. And the guy ended up giving me a job. I cleaned up the parking lot, and I'd fucking take a putty knife, and I'd scrape up a lot of all that stuff that end up on the floor from, man, that smell, man, when those things are being made for. And this is in the 70s when it was real shit. It wasn't this fucking garbage you eat today. It's just plastic. It's fake. It's not. Ugh. Go ahead.
Let's see. Yum Yum Fun.
Oh, that was my girlfriend Kathy. What?
Yum Yum Fun. I don't remember the song.
If ever, that's what would I do if ever I went to bed first, and then if I was still awake and she came in the room, as soon as she walked in the room, that's what I'd. Yum Yum Fun. What?
That was for Bubble Yum.
Bubble Yum.
Yeah.
Man. And I mentioned all the other ones, and I forgot Bubble Yum.
Yeah. Where's the beef? Everybody knows that one.
Oh yeah, McDonald's, Wendy's.
Yeah.
What?
Wendy's.
Back when they were it was actually beef.
Yeah. And then this one was from a movie, but I thought it was going to be too easy. Just let your soul glow. Just let it shine through. Just let your soul glow. I can't sing it.
Fatal Attraction.
No. The product is Soul Glow.
Is that? What am I trying to say?
There was a band called Sexual Chocolate. in the
Yeah,
movie.
that's what I was trying to say.
Sexual Chocolate.
Jerry Curl.
The movie. What movie was it from?
Oh, Coming to America.
Yeah.
McDougal's.
Mm-hmm.
John Amos. From Good Times.
Yeah. So there you go.
Yeah, I could spit it all that other stupid shit out, but it takes forever for the right one. Man, imagine me on Jeopardy.
Oh,
Wow, it'd have to the Jeopardy, the episode would have to be more like a podcast where it's like instead of 30 minutes, it's a fucking 4 hour thing. This is just stoners going, wait, I almost got it, man. Hold on. What is blue?
oh.
Well, that was fun. Any more?
That was it. Those were all the ones I had written down.
Oh, I can't wait till Friday. All right, I'll wait till next Tuesday.
We could do one on Friday.
Oh my gosh, it's fucking hilarious. I can't believe this is 5 out of 15. What a clod. What an absolute clod. Man, foggy day. It is supposed to rain for the next 4 days.
Uh-huh.
That's my excuse. Isn't it? Yes. What's up there now?
That is my guard moth.
What is this? There we go. What did you say his name was?
Murray.
Murray, there it is. I can't.
It's spelled Maury, but his name is Murray.
Maury.
His name is
Maury,
Murray.
but
There
Murray.
he is. Yeah. It's pronounced Murray.
Okay, now folks, listen up here.
That's a huge door. Humongous door.
Yeah, almost as big as Ray Manzarek.
I needed like 3 people to put that piece of paper up. That's how big that paper was. And that is Murray. He was there.
That's an actual banner.
He was there through thick and thin. Exactly. Guarding our door.
All right, now you got to show Frank.
Oh, I thought you had Frank because, there's supposed to be a war. I'll get Frank right now.
Oh no, cause see, I gotta turn them into PDFs, and it would look like shit. If I put up pictures, I'm not allowed to put up page eggs or tiffage.
Where's Frank? Here's Frank.
Now, folks, you get to be the judge on this one. Who's bigger? Who's got the bigger wong? Who's got the bigger moth? That's what I'm gonna call it from now on. I'm gonna call my wang moth from now on, just for the hell of it, because
Just call it Frank.
or the moth. No one. That must have been why I put these eyes on.
Why is that?
Because now I look like a moth. Don't I? No? Sort of, kind of.
A little
Because,
bit.
hey, did I ever tell you how big that door is?
It's humongous.
Humongous. It's humongous. That's how humongous it is. It's so humongous, it's even more humongous than humongous. Redundant? Redundant. Hi, redundant.
Hold on, it's not saving. Please save.
Okay, so while
Photo.
you're doing that, I'm feeling up. Beauty. Enough of that.
All right, there we go.
Now I open the door.
Open, please.
The door right outside my door.
No, but it's tiny. Yeah, but in comparison, it's just your hand. It's just
That
your
motherfucker-
hand.
Frank looks almost like a baby bat. Look how big that fucker is. Because my hands are, you guess that.
Yeah, but
Look, yeah, but nothing. Look, it
could he
even looks
guard
like
your
a bat.
house?
Doesn't it? Look at the little things. Those got bat horns almost.
Is that his head there? Yeah.
I'm assuming. That's a big
but no.
That's the biggest fucking moth I've ever seen. And I literally, when I saw it, I was like, "Wait, that is that a moth or is that a baby bat? Is that a baby bat?"
Well,
I don't know. I won. And
no.
by the way,
I won. That's the biggest one ever. There you go.
that's Brett the Hitman Heart moth. That's the Heart Foundation, Sarah. Oh, it almost looks, oh, and it almost looks like there's a mushroom behind her.
Oh,
What a
the golf
combo.
cart.
Yeah. Almost
Yeah.
looks like a little mushroom cap. It is to me. It always is. And it does say zoo, so. Oh,
Yeah.
that's hilarious. How old was she there? 7?
No. 4, maybe
Like I
3.
said, 4? Like I
3 or
said,
4.
3?
Yeah. Wait, she's 3 there.
Oh, man.
Little tiny Sarah.
And it doesn't look like a picture that's 15 years old or whatever. It doesn't look that dated. It looks like
Mm-hmm.
it could have been yesterday.
Yeah.
Isn't that weird? Usually
Mm-hmm.
usually pictures look their age.
Yeah.
It's got to be the golf cart.
Probably. All right.
Sarah. Come on. There she is again. Jesus, it's the Sarah show tonight.
This is the Moth.
She should have come on and fucking played the game, and she would have beat me.
Robert Smith.
See?
Robert Smith.
Yeah, see?
Oh yeah,
Perfect.
look at that. Oh, and
Oh, and look over his right shoulder and over my right shoulder. There's red, like a red and brown,
look
like
at
a
that.
mix. Isn't that
Same
that is the
colors.
shit. And eyes.
You- Okay, Juan.
Jazz.
All right.
Oh my god, that's fucking hilarious. I gotta stop saying that. Look, remember the little cages you mentioned about for the kids? Was that beforehand? Was that before
Yeah.
the podcast? Oh,
Mhm.
yeah. In the neighborhoods with the bars. Was
Yeah.
it for people to keep people from climbing in, or to keep people from getting out?
Yeah.
I don't know.
All right.
Probably a little of both.
I think that I saw True Romance with Juan. I have to ask him, but I believe we saw it a long time ago.
Right?
Don't look at me like that. So,
It was perfect. Have a little bubble.
but if I did, it was a while back.
Well, you just have to watch. You're gonna love it. The best part about that movie is the gigantic fucking cast of folks that a lot of them nobody knew who they were at the time. You know, fucking Gandolfini's in that, and he's classic scene where he beats the shit out of Alabama and all those lines. You know, I threw up on the first one. You know that first person he killed. I threw up on the first one. He's just telling her this before he killed her. I'm like, oh, that's the future Tony Soprano. Working with Brad Pitt, who before he was Brad Pitt, really, playing a fucking stoner. Oh, speaking of which, I should probably light up a J while I'm talking about Floyd. All I got is fucking Floyd. Oh, and that was back when Michael Rappaport was actually cool. Now he's a complete fucking paid hack scumbag. What a piece of shit that dude is. Wow, it's amazing what a piece of shit he is. It's almost like he's trying to win a fucking contest. He's about there. He's about there. And man, in that little fucking piece of shit part that he played in that new Fallout show on Amazon, people had a ball with that, saying, "Oh, he didn't even have to act there," and I bet that was real. They really wanted to fucking kill him. Go ahead. Anyway, what do you got up there?
You wanted some. Which scenes did you want to see? Pulp
Oh,
Fiction.
it was the while you're looking that up, I gotta go make water. I forgot about all the coffee I drank.
Which scene did you want to look for?
Look up the bar scene. There should be 2 of them. There's one that's just Bruce, and then there's the one. There's right. There's that one, and then there's one where you see there's it's the still, I think, is Bruce and John. That one. So those 2 little things. That's what I was talking about on Whip 142. or 1, whichever. Anyway, I'll be right back.
All right. Well, I have to. Okay. Let's see. I have to be able to play the sound because I don't think. Oh, it doesn't have sound. Yep. Let me see. Oh, if I do that, it's not going to work. Hold on, guys. Nope. All right. Well, if I knew what they were saying, I would just, say that was the scene. But yeah, it's not going to play sound. It's only 2 minutes long. Hurry up, Wayne. You take too long to pee. Yeah, I don't think there's any sound. Too long to pee. That was me. All right, I need game ideas. Try to stump Wayne for next time. Here he is. I forgot I didn't have sound. I gotta redo it.
What's wrong with my cans, man? Whew. Wow, wouldn't stop. Whew. Oh, my name is Paul. This shit's between y'all. Oh no,
Listen.
this is listen.
Listen. I need to redo
Examine
the
your choices of being around me. What?
Yes, that every night before I go to sleep. But I need to represent the screen because I didn't include the sound, so we're not going to be able to hear it.
Okay. Is that what
Hold
you want me to
on.
do?
Yeah, I got to do it again. All
Let's
right.
see.
I think it should work now. There we go.
And apparently the story, I don't know if it's it's right, but this is Paul Calderon, and he was a buddy of Quentin's, and he's actually in that movie what is it? 4 Rooms.
4
right?
rooms.
Yeah, he's in the scene, the one with Tarantino at the end with the whole thing cutting the finger off or whatever. Was it right?
Oh,
Somebody
okay.
cut the-
Yeah.
And then when Quentin first would have people read the script or whatever, I think it was Paul that he was reading the Jules stuff originally before Sam Jackson got the part. But
Okay.
I think that's if I remember correctly, back when I was a Quentin dork.
Can we play this whole thing or we have to pause it?
I definitely think we have to pause it every few seconds, or maybe like every 6 seconds. I think it is. But anyway.
All right. Play it.
One of my favorite lines is right here when he opens it. What he says, one of the things he said, and that's one of the lines I would say in those guys that I told you about that I used to work with. The hood dudes, they would howl. Damn, remember some of them clothes.
All right. Here we go. Ready?
Yes.
All right.
Welcome to Pulp Fiction night. I can't hear it. You can't hear it, can you? I can't hear it.
Can you hear it?
Nope. Could not hear it.
Come on. I presented
But I know the lines
with
that he was saying.
sound.
Jules Winfield.
That's what I said.
My man in Inglewood. Vincent Vega, my
Oh,
man in
man.
Amsterdam.
Hold on. Let's.
Doesn't look like it's muted there, but
No, it's not. I can hear it.
Huh.
All right, let's try it one more time.
Okay. 35 minutes and counting.
We got time.
Oh, we still got to read the AI from 143 or 4 or 2 or what?
All right, this time it gave me the warning this time, which means I hope. Oops. That
Gave
it
you a
will.
warning. Don't play
Yeah.
this. It has the N word in it.
No, it just says like, just telling me I'm sharing audio. Yeah, I know I'm sharing audio. All right, let's try it again. Can you
There
hear
it is.
it?
Yeah.
Oh, Vincent Vega, our man in Amsterdam. Jules Whitfield, our man in Inglewood. Get your ass down in there.
Get your asses down in there.
And then the next line is one of the best.
God damn, nigga, what's up with them clothes?
I love when they put that clothes on.
God damn it. What's up with them clothes? Why would you have a little scene there where a guy opens the door and lets people in for that line?
There we go.
Where's the big man? Big man's right over there taking care of some business. Why don't you hang back for a second or two, you know? When you see the white boy leave, just go on over.
Pause. White boy.
I love this movie. I gotta watch it again. I've seen it 100 times. But
Oh man. Yeah, and this is right here another great line from Paul, and then the rest of it is basically, and then we can skip to the end after this little bit. Go ahead and hit play.
How you been?
Oops, so you sort of see Ving Rhames' face, but barely.
So I hear you taking me out tomorrow.
Pause. His reaction. Oh, look, I think he's drinking a Michelob. That's a Michelob commercial right there.
that is a Michelob.
You can tell by the bottle.
Yeah.
No. Yeah, and there's and you don't really realize it, but there you got two of the biggest movie stars on the planet, right there. One right over the other shoulder, the other one, Travolta and Bruce Willis.
Mm-hmm.
And Sam Jackson's nobody at this point, and so is Ving Rhames, and Paul Calderone still is nobody. Sorry, Paul. Just saying.
At Marcellus's request.
Have you met me?
Not yet.
Do you think? Okay, pause. Do you think they're laughing because they know she's a cokehead?
Okay.
Okay,
All right. Hey, play it from here.
sure.
Look, I'm not a fucking idiot, all right? It's a big man's wife. I'm gonna sit across from her, chew my food with my mouth closed, laugh at her fucking
Pause.
jokes, and that's it.
And then another great line, and then another line to back it up. I think one of my favorite John Travolta lines right here.
Right after this one.
Yeah.
All right.
Name's Paul. This shit's between y'all.
What'd you fucking ask me about it for? Asshole.
Pause.
I pause it. I'm gonna open up my sparkling water.
The way he kind of whispers asshole to himself. That is just one of the best deliveries ever. What the fuck did you ask me for? Asshole. That is so fucking perfect. Not that I'm a Travolta fan, but I'm just saying I'm separating the artist from the artist.
But what I love about this movie is how conversational it is.
Yeah, exactly.
The
A lot of it
entire
is-
movie.
Yeah, and it's trimmed just right too, because this later on his movie is just too much conversation. He started, basically it just became a jerk off session. Some of it obviously still good, but but a lot of it's like, oh, I could have that little thing, that scene was 7 minutes, could have been 4, could have been 5. He forgot how to kill his babies, as they call it in the art world. Things that you love, the building, especially in writing, that's where it's all built on. But yeah, you gotta get rid of it. Doesn't work anymore now where you are, as you kept going and going. or scenes that when you shoot something, you're like, oh, this is one of the scenes I always but it doesn't fit in the movie anymore. From what it's called killing your babies. How disgusting. Move along. We can, and then the rest of it is basically the whole thing. Let's jump all the way to. This is actually after. This takes place. Well, yeah, we did it backwards. But this is funny. But now they are in the same scene together, and they give each other shit. It's great. Go ahead.
You pack of red apples.
Filters?
None.
The looks.
So great. And these are the two of the guys. Isn't this two? What was Planet Hollywood? Was Bruce, John, wasn't it? Aren't they two of them? Schwarzenegger and somebody else.
Yeah, there's somebody else.
But these are two of them, right? These are two of the Planet Hollywood dudes.
I know for sure Bruce Willis and Arnold Schwarzenegger. Maybe
Right.
John Travolta.
Yeah, I'm trying to.
Maybe.
Anyway.
You looking at something, friend?
You ain't my friend, Pluka.
What's that?
What's that?
You heard me, Punchy. I think you heard me, Punchy.
I think you heard me just fine, Punchy.
Oh shit! I forgot the just fine.
in the house?
Oh,
What?
hit play.
My nigga.
Oh, you hit pause just right. Oh. Now that was the second one because, like I said, we did this backwards. In the other one where it's the scene before that happened is the one with Bruce and Ving. Keep scrolling back. Nope. Keep going. Yeah, no, the one right below it, right there. We're all the way up. Actually, keep scrolling all the way up.
This one?
Up.
This is the one we just played.
Yeah, keep going up. Up that one there.
This one?
Yeah.
Let's Stay Together?
That actually is the scene before what we just watched.
Okay.
Because it ends with the door opening. Yeah, I gotta kill that, especially because of the music, not so much the movie.
It won't let me. Okay, I was going to say. It doesn't let me.
So this
pause.
is the whole thing where Marcellus Wallace tells Butch that he's gonna tank the fight. Now scroll all the way to the end, towards almost to the end. Keep going. Did he give him the money? Yeah, keep going. Fuck. Is it before this?
He had something. He's putting the money in his
keep going.
jacket.
Go all the way to the end because I think it's a close up of Bruce when he said right here. You hit play?
Right there.
Yeah. Sorry, folks.
I got no problem with that, Mr. Wells. In the fifth, your ass
A little
goes
farther than
down.
that. Just pause. Yeah, pause. Yeah. Yeah, I think it's. Is it? Yeah. I think it's right up, coming up. I think it's next.
A little further.
No, just go ahead and hit play because you don't see Marcellus's face when he says it. Look at that look. There's a movie star.
In the fifth, my ass goes down.
Oh, it's jumped. Yeah, jumped. It was before that. Anyway, there's a part where I think it's right after he gives him the money. He gives him the envelope. Anyway, he said, "Are you my N-word?" And Bruce says, "Certainly appears that way." Why am I still hearing the fucking music?
It won't let me pause. Oh my god.
I don't know, but I took it off because of what it was, because of the drag. That's okay. He's got a lot there.
Frozen. Yeah.
Anyway, damn it, I
Stupid
can't remember
YouTube.
exactly where it was, but I think it's right after he hands him the money, and he goes to take it, and he doesn't let go of it, and blah 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 blah. Anyway, that was what I was talking about in 142. In that movie.
3? No?
No, 143 was just me.
Oh, 42,
I
42.
didn't even mean to rhyme. Yeah, I think it was 42 or 41 when I was talking about the Pulp Fiction scene where
yeah.
That whole thing where Ving calls both of them the N-word in the span of, like, I don't even think it's 2 minutes. No, it's more than that because of that. Yeah, because it's the front part of when Travolta comes in. That whole thing. What the fuck did you ask me about it for? Asshole.
Punchy.
And then that's foreshadowing right there. That whole thing where he gives him shit, and Bruce is like, "What the fuck?" And then what happens? Not too long after that, Bruce mistakenly shoots him. He didn't even. He just kind of scared him while he was holding the gun. And see, a little life lesson there for the kids. You never know. You give shit to somebody for no reason. Call them punchy. Call them palooka. Never know, they might shoot your ass. They might pop a cap in your ass. Oh my God, I'm a failure. Whoops. Earthquake.
Sorry. Was that me?
No, it was me.
You?
What was it that I said I wanted to look up a couple minutes ago? Let me hit pause and rewind. Shit, I was gonna look up something that was just for Todd. Shit.
Oh man, what were you gonna look up? Yeah, exactly. What was it?
I don't know. Let's do the AI from which one did you want to do? Did you want to do 143 AI or 142? The last one with me and you, or the one with just me? Was it 142 where we were going through? It was some AI. It was one of them. It was one of them I was reading, and it was like, it's not even mentioning that we're going through the AI, and it's fucking up us going through the AI. It's fucking it up a second time. Silly stuff, I'm telling you.
Let's do this one here. Let's
Oh, by the way, folks, just always remember. Right.
We'll do the one with just you to see what it says.
Oh, and again, I fucked up again. After coming back from the restroom, I always want to do this.
610 WIOD, the other electrically powered toy for adults.
Damn it. Forgot to play the rejoin. Anyway, we're back. Oh, shit. I gotta scroll.
All right, let me send this to me.
Summarize. Is it summarize.tech?
Summarize.tech, yep.
And then you got to copy a YouTube link and then stick it in, and then hit punch E. Palooka. You're looking at, I think you heard me just fine, Palooka. Damn it, you didn't see that. I hate that I got to remember to hold it like this. This ain't no commercial.
It is there.
Even though there was 30 minutes of commercials. a podcast with no commercials basically did a whole segment about funny. How funny not? When? Because. Oh shit, there it is.
It's kind of small, huh?
And the reading too. Thanks, Neil.
Is that better?
I haven't read this one. So this is from Saturday.
Yeah. All right. It's called, it looks like it says Al Stanhope.
I know. Because
featuring. Go ahead. Because you did one.
Yeah, just because I did a lot about the AI. That's one of the reasons I named it. I titled it that. Go ahead and
featuring Al Stanhope. the speakers, so there was more
Oh
than one
my
of you,
God. Alrighty.
discuss various topics while sharing personal experiences.
Oh,
Stanhope expresses excitement about being paid and alone. What?
Oh, because I sang Just Got Paid for the
Yeah,
cold open.
that was the open.
ZZ Top.
But makes bizarre statements about little mess makers and Maca Bud. Your mom's chipmunk name. Maca Bud.
It's Ichabod. She said Ichabod.
She did, but it's Maca Bud.
Macabud.
M. The hosts, again, there's two of you, express frustration with inaccurate summarizations of content. Specifically, a new Star Wars show called Acolyte.
Wow. It's actually premiering tonight. Rolling Stone put up a scathing review and then deleted it.
Oh, wow.
Gary was talking about it today on the Nerdrotic thing. Him and Mahler and Az.
You should send this.
And white girl. What's her name? Shit. X-Ray Girl. She's actually at Gary's right now.
Oh, nice.
Usually she's in Canada where she lives. But she's actually at Gary's. I guess. I don't know. What? When? Because
They reminisce about the decline of radio and criticize individuals who incorrectly claim Anakin Skywalker blew up the Death Star.
Dude, whoever's watching, take screenshots of this and tweet
Send
it to
it
Stanhope.
to Stanhope.
Oh yeah, I must be muted. He didn't respond. After 143, I clipped a little bit from reading from his book. This is not fame, and I tweeted as a reply to the live thing. Hey Doug, I hope it's okay that I read. I haven't gotten a reply, and I retweeted it. I must be muted. I know I'm not blocked. I would know that. But then I went and I looked on the thing. You look under his @ and all the tweets. There's people that have put literal pictures of pages of his books, and that's how cool he is. He doesn't give a shit.
Well, he shared stories about quitting jobs, working in radio, and his experiences with Alex Jones.
He actually does, though. He knows Alex. There's actually video of Alex opening a show for him once. I think it's called on YouTube. It's called the Night Comedy Died or something like that, where Alex goes on to try this because Doug was in. I don't know. It was like 20-something years ago, and Doug was in Texas and had Alex come on and do a couple minutes and introduce him, and it just turns into this ridiculous thing, and then Doug has to just fight to get the crowd back.
Well,
Anyway,
the conversation also touches upon constipation, old memories, and technical challenges during the podcast.
No, it's all basically the technical challenges. We're talking about AI. That constipation, old memories, it's all about talking about the AI. It doesn't even mention itself.
No, it doesn't.
No, it only mentions Al.
Al Stanhope. The hosts, again, discuss various controversial and humorous topics.
At least it was humorous.
They share $1 million idea involving filming a dog's amputation for a television show, but
That's me
ultimately
reading
fail.
a chapter
From the
about him
book.
and Becker, yeah.
But
I made a
ultimately
clip. That's the
fail
clip that I made for him.
to execute it. The conversation then turns to their admiration for comedians Bill Hicks, Matt Becker, and Andy Andrus. Well, at least they spelled his name right.
True.
And their own attempts to emulate their styles. Their own attempts. The podcast also touches on sensitive topics, including Andy's legal issues with a friend named Bo, who is accused of molesting him. Wow.
It's not,
This all from the book. The group
not
plans
Bob.
to...
They got that wrong.
Yeah, Bo. The group plans to confront Bo, but
Oh,
ultimately
why touch her or
with-
something? Fondle,
leaves
I can't
without
remember.
making contact.
Yonder. Sorry.
Later, they successfully film an encounter between Bo and a cop, but face legal challenges. Oh my God. Throughout the podcast, the speakers share personal stories, discuss popular culture, and explore various topics related to cannabis and education.
Oh, yes.
Yeah, that school you were talking about. They mentioned several institutions offering cannabis specific programs and expressed their opinions on the role of artificial intelligence in the cannabis industry.
What? I don't remember
No,
that part.
no. The conversation is often disjointed and
No
stream
shit.
of consciousness, making for an entertaining and unpredictable listen.
Huh. Wow. That's actually, they
Oh,
said something nice.
man.
Hit the Seymour. Look at this.
Seymour.
Look at this. It breaks down every 5 minutes.
Yeah.
Look at that shit.
The conversation turns to $1 million ideas. Daniel Tosh. Wow.
Yeah,
Yeah,
this
this
goes
is all
over
the
the
stuff you were
gourmet.
reading, everything you were reading from the book.
But it still keeps going with hosts, and it doesn't mention that I'm reading from the goddamn book.
No.
And I say it over and over. This is
And
from
it
Doug
keeps
Stanhope. This is not fame.
it keeps referring to you as Stanhope.
I know. I love this. I just fell in love with AI. I am Stanhope. A-I.
White Fondler.
A-I. Stanhope.
Look at the name. The conversation, look here. The conversation then shifts to Andy's plans for revenge against his alleged molester, Bo Wyfondler.
Fondler. They got that kind of right.
Oh my gosh.
And the description of that, it makes you all you could think of. All I could think of every time I read that is the whole thing with Ace Ventura in the first movie when where he runs into the shark. That whole thing where he does the kid thing along the fence and pretending that you're on a building. You know, when he clearly could have just gone through the goddamn door. Dun 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 dun. Oops, copyright. Oh God.
Oh my gosh. When Fondler arrived, accompanied by the police.
The cop leaves without his wife. What? That's not. Oh man, keep going down. What else? Let's go through what else did I talk about? This is all fucking Stanhope.
Yeah, this is all the stuff you were talking about.
Oh, see, they fucked up Henry again. Phil Henry.
Phil Henry.
Stanhope clarifies that he did not encounter Henry's ex-wife, but rather an ex-producer's ex-wife. Yes, that's more true, but it wasn't poor Doug.
Wait a minute. The hosts also discussed their own experiences, including Susy missing a date due to a misunderstanding and Stanhope injuring his foot during a football game. Okay, which resulted in a fracture of his second and third toes.
Oh, I think they must be referring. I probably made a quick joke about you not being here. Oh no, I'm not misunderstanding. I think I threw out something. I kept saying you're sticking needles in old people or something.
Uh-huh.
I don't think I said it was a misunderstanding.
No.
But it wasn't Doug. Oh yeah, I meant the date that I broke my foot. Right. Did I retell that? Jesus Christ, it was just a few days ago. I don't even remember.
I'm so glad Stanhope clarified that it wasn't Anakin Skywalker who destroyed the Death Star.
Oh man, this should be fun for Doug. Yeah, you have to tweet it to him because, like I said, I think I'm muted.
Stanhope then goes on to discuss various topics, including his mother's nickname for him. I think that's for the chipmunk, no? His desire to play a game and his experiences with substances like wine, mushrooms, and weed. And oh yeah, the thing about you trying to subtle. Why is the B silent?
Oh.
Spelling the word of subtle, throughout the conversation.
Throughout the conversation, his speech is disjointed and streaming, making it difficult to follow at times. Fuck you, motherfucker. That's bullshit. If you're paying attention, the speaker expresses his disdain for salesy douches in the industry and shares his plans to discuss Thor Ragnarok and Stan Lee in upcoming sections of the podcast. Oh, just talking about getting my hair cut by Stan Lee, like in Thor Ragnarok. Some fucking dude's gonna come with a machine and go. Might be tomorrow.
Oh, there it is. Salesy douches. Okay, I didn't see that part. Okay.
At least they spelled douches right.
The Cleveland School of Cannabis of Independence, Ohio.
Oh, this is where I yeah, I was just going through.
You're
all
reading
those.
from that in the magazine.
Oh,
Yeah.
this is where they get the cannabis AI part. That's right. It was in this. Pot bots.
The conversation then shifts back to Al's upcoming gig, because you are Al, and his previous attempts to poop during the podcast. All right, Wayne, you're gonna have to tell people you're really sitting on a toilet.
Oh God. Oh, in my little round toilet cushion.
Oh, Al Stanhope. He concludes. Oh, you conclude by mentioning Doug Stanhope's books and other recommended shows. Oh God. Unfortunately, the given transcript excerpt from Waning Interest Podcast, Al Stanhope YouTube video does not contain any coherent or substantial information.
There's no way it's that bad.
Oh my God. The text appears to be a jumble of random and unrelated words, making it impossible to extract a meaningful summary from it. Oh my God, that is the best. We have to keep that. I'm sorry, but the provided transcript excerpt does not contain any intelligible or meaningful content for a summary.
Hey, we got a new open for the show. But that's funny because that's exactly what it says at the beginning. Not as stale or coherent.
Oh my God, that's great.
I'm so glad I didn't look that up beforehand.
Unfortunately, that's wonderful.
See less. I'm sorry.
See less.
At least they apologize. Who the fuck is Les, by the way?
Oh my God, that's great.
I'm so glad I didn't look that up beforehand.
And it would be a good one.
Mission accomplished.
Hilarious. Oh man.
It's probably because I was talking about the N-word. Oh, we can't put this one together. Oh, did I do it right? Yeah, I did. I covered. Yeah, cool. The Fresh Maker.
All right. So
Could be on the next one.
True Romance. I'm gonna have to rent it because I looked it up. At least I did that much.
Oh, the cast. Pull up the cast
of True Romance.
Yeah, check this shit out.
All right, hold on.
We got 7 minutes to kill.
Un momento, por favor.
Fuck yeah.
Incoherent. Hilarious. All right.
I want that. I'm gonna have to frame that shit. Look at this fucking cast. Hit the Seymour. Seymour? He's not in this.
Oh wow! Look at that.
And Jack Black is actually in, but Jack Black's scene got cut out. Back before he was Jack Black. Yeah.
Everybody looks so different. Oh my God. Brad Pitt, Val Kilmer. Wow.
Gary fucking Oldman. What is it? What the fuck is his name?
Balky.
Yeah.
Bronson Pinchot.
Dude, Bronson Pinchot's got some of the greatest lines in the movie. Hi, my name's Elliot, and I'm with the Cub Scouts of America, and we're selling uncut cocaine to get to the jamboree.
Oh my gosh.
Or when he's on the phone with Saul Rubinek, and he's talking about his friend Dick. He's my friend Dick, blah, blah. And then Saul, he can't tell because the phone cuts out the cell phone. It's like, Bronson's like, you want me to suck his dick? Oh, who the fuck is Dick?
all these people were in this? Tom Cruise, Denzel, Chris
No.
Cornell, Bruce Willis? Oh, okay.
No, well, Chris Cornell is probably there because there's a Soundgarden song. Outshined is playing when they all of a sudden cut to fucking Brad Pitt smoking a bowl out of a honey bear bottle. Hilarious. Travolta, no, it's probably because of the Pulp Fiction thing. Chris Pine, I don't know. Chris Pine, no.
Oh my God, look at Mickey Rourke.
No. This is all wrong. No, those guys weren't in it. Hold on, yeah, because those are just from other. That's from other Tarantino movies. Val was like a Elvis. He's you don't see his face, but he's like the like Clarence's imaginary friend. It's Elvis. And in the beginning of the movie, he talks about how he tells the hooker at the bar about I'd fuck Elvis when he was alive, not now. That's what she says.
Val Kilmer looks like Count Dracula in that picture.
Yeah, because he's that whole thing with his throat cancer or whatever it was.
Oh,
Yeah,
he looks so weird.
Yeah, it's bad. They did a documentary you can see on Amazon. Look at that, and so many of them are dead. Tom Sizemore is amazing. Him and Chris Penn play the partners. They're cops. Sam Jackson's in the beginning of it. The whole thing about talking about eating pussy. The boys say he don't be eating no pussy. It's like, you eat pussy? And Sam Jackson's character, yeah, motherfucker, I eat the pussy, I eat the butt, I eat every motherfucking thing. And the other dude goes, man, even if I was to eat some pussy, I sure as hell wouldn't tell no goddamn body about it. I'd be ashamed as a motherfucker, man. It's a play on that whole thing about black dudes don't eat pussy. It was all bullshit. And then Drexel Spivey, Gary Oldman, that whole thing where he basically thinks he's black. When Alabama tells Clarence that he's her pimp, and he's like, "Is he black?" And she goes, "No, but I think he thinks he is." Or, no, but he thinks he is. He must have thought it was White Boy Day. It ain't White Boy Day, is it? Nah, it ain't White Boy Day. But turns out Jack Black's character, his scene, he came in and makes a little scene after. Because the whole thing where Alabama, in the beginning, purposely spills her popcorn all over Clarence so she can sit there with him and that whole thing. And then when the movie's over, whatever, and the stuff's over and they get up to leave or whatever, he comes in, he's like a theater checker. Goes, "What the fucking popcorn?" Whatever. They cut it. They talk about it on the DVD shit, all the extras and stuff. Who else? Dennis Hopper and, of course, Christopher Walken have that great scene talking about Sicilians being spawned by folks from African descent. Brad Pitt playing Floyd, the stoner. James Gandolfini, before anybody knew who he was. He's the one that beats the shit out of Alabama. We got it. Alabama, where's our Coke? Oh, yeah, Conchita Ferrell. She plays a casting director when Michael Rappaport goes in to read for the new T.J. Hooker. And it's very, very, as a former actor, I can tell you it's usually they don't do that very good when they show that kind of stuff, the business and that kind of stuff. It's usually like, that's not how it goes. That is very close. That whole, I'm driving. Okay, I'm driving. Okay, there's some guys that get on the hood and you need to get them off. Where the fuck did he come from? I don't know. He just appeared out of nowhere. Why don't you sit there? Shoot him! Thank you, Mr. Ritchie. You're a very fine actor. It's funny as shit. But she was obviously on 2.5 Men. Let's see. Who are those guys? Oh, Eric Allen Kramer. He's Boris at the end. He's one of the bodyguards. And he went on and did a lot of Disney shows. Jesus Christ. Look at all that shit. I can't
It's a lot of people.
John Hurley, that guy, he's in the end there. He's one of the other bodyguards at the end in the meeting. Michael Beach, who did a bunch of stuff. Oh, Paul Ben Victor. He's one of the guys. Remember the McDonald's commercials where the two guys sitting outside the Super Bowl commercials and they're waiting, 6 months before the Super Bowl. Remember those commercials? He was one of those dudes. That fucking cast, a whole bunch of cool people. But the other ones, that's all bullshit.
Yeah, none of these down here. They don't have names under their
Yeah, the rest of them are all
They don't have
bullshit.
character names now.
The
Okay.
rest of them are all from other Tarantino movies because they're fucking liars. And look what time it is.
Oh,
Ooh,
wow.
that was fun.
Yeah.
Love you, brother.
Love you, sister. More games to follow.
Right on. Watch the Corbett Report. Jimmy Dore, Glenn Greenwald, Gray Zone. Look for yourself. Just Fun Babylon Lectures, Dabblers, Neo, a.k.a. One Star and the Hungry Bug. Had to bump comedian Chris Rock again. Thanks, Gary. Daddy loves you. Messing with my peebles. Rock and fucking roll.